Hello and welcome back to the Geek on My Sleeve channel. Today we are going to be doing a July TBR slash Geek Out. Be the rundown on that.
Yeah, don't mind any additional yawns or any of that good stuff. This is the 11th hour for both Pete and myself, but we wanted to get this upcoming July TBR slash Geek Out video done for you. So, with that said, Pete, what is book one for the July Geek Out session?
So July 5th we're going to be doing The Well of Ascension by Brandon Sanderson. It is book 2 in the Mistborn series. Just had a geek out about the first one, and if you've seen the first one, it is very good. First one is quite satisfying, at least for me, for the ending, but it also adds those layers and those questions. And so, even though we've accomplished our goal, more answers bring more questions. Phenomenal phenomenal serial by Brandon Sanderson as a whole. And yeah, it's definitely, once you get started, at least for me, it's one that you need to finish. So that's why it made our list.
Yes. Just want to throw this out there. If Brandon Sanderson put out a cereal, I would buy it. Um, that being said, we're huge Branderson fanboys. From what I remember, it's been a while since I've read book two. Um, Everything you enjoy about the first book, you get more of it in the second book, and the layers of this world and magic system really come into play in book two. So, really looking forward to rereading that and having that geek out session on July 5th. So, the second geek out session for July 12th, we're doing something a bit different. Tell me about that, Pete.
So we've already done, this is the Divine Dungeon series. We've already done 1, 2, and 3. And instead of doing 4 and 5 separate, we just kind of want to play in the space. And we're going to, primarily pay tribute to 4 and 5, but we would like to talk to the series as a whole. Dakota Kraut is the author. For 4, it's Vicus Adams for the narrator, and then for 5, it's Luke Daniels for the narrator. So that's was kind of interesting. It's kind of weird when you switch narrators. I know quite a few of you narrate to yourself, but the voices in my head, they change. Um, and we also really like Dakota Kraut, and he has a couple other series going. And yeah, I need to theory craft and talk about this more. So it's
Yes.
a great series. I really enjoyed it. He has several other series that are amazing. Just kind of trying to pay tribute, but still finish it out. That way we can continue. And then if you've read all 3 of his series, you understand.
Yes. Yes. Really enjoy the worlds that Dakota Kraut creates. Just throwing this out there, as we said in the last Geek Out session for Mistborn, there is so much to talk about with these series. We're kind of accepting that we won't be able to cover everything that we want to talk about with these, but
That's why we're going to have a dedicated Discord channel to talk about Coda Kraut's Divine Dungeon. Still working on fine tuning stuff. Please stop by. Link in the description
yes,
below. Coda
yes,
Kraut, I believe we'll just separate it out by like Divine Dungeon series or yeah, Dakota Kraut. I don't know. By author, by series, by I don't know.
we'll probably have to do it by fandom, right?
Okay, yeah,
Maybe one
which
for the Cosmere, maybe one for ooh, yeah, we gotta figure that out.
yeah, because it's all like how many times you divide it, and
Yes.
we are open to suggestions at this current point in time. If we don't
Always.
discuss everything, feel free to leave it in the comments below on the video itself. If you want to talk to more like-minded people, Discord is amazing and easy and convenient, which brings us to July 19th, Ready Player One by Ernest Cline.
Hmm.
Narrated, or at least the copy we picked up is Ernest Cline, and narrated by Will Wheaton. I almost said Wheaton. Wheaton. Um, so this book, as much as you know, or if you don't know, I love lit RPG, but this book is a very it's a great introduction to the idea, and it's a lot more relatable to the average Joe and or the school
Yes.
kids
Yes.
with things currently going on. If we build it, they will come. And I don't see why something like this on a grand scale hasn't been done. Everyone's losing their mind as of currently about 5G bringing the zombie apocalypse, but this is the true answer.
It's yeah, it's a good kind of introductory to the space, and it has a lot of references, right? A lot of video game references, a lot of pop culture references that just kind of make it fun and relatable to people. And um, as I was talking to Pete about this a bit before we got on, the movie is good. In my opinion, the book is better, but yeah, really want to talk a bit about that with him and with other people. So yeah, maybe we'll include that component of it. Um, Book versus movie, thoughts, comments, concerns, issues, grievances.
Yeah, and there's only a very select few that have ever done a book justice. And
Mm,
those select
hmm.
few have been blacklisted. We don't talk about them anymore because people's agendas and quotas and money grubbing hands destroyed it. So
Mm,
they don't exist
yes.
anymore. Um, which brings us to July 26th, The Way of Kings, Book One of the Stormlight Archives by Brandon Sanderson, narrated
Yes.
by Kate Redding and Michael Kramer. Okay, so honestly, you should start on the Mistborn series. It is good, but this is just so much better. Like, if you need a
Yes.
short, epic, you know, intricate, mind blowing slash roller coaster, do a barrel roll, twisty stuff, do the Mistborn series. If you need that satisfaction of more of a long winded fantasy series that has just as many twists and they do a couple barrel rolls, the
Just a couple.
yeah, just a couple so far. Book four is scheduled to come out in November. So we
Yes.
are trying to get the series completed, get everybody the good feels, and then we will be doing book four. So we're trying to bring everybody along for the ride.
Eventually, we want to get caught up on some of these epic series. That way, we could talk about them with people in real time. So, hopefully, we can make that happen with Stormlight. I want to challenge Peter a little bit. I wouldn't call Mistborn short, but it is shorter than Stormlight. Stormlight comes in anywhere between 40 to 55 hours per each book in audio format, where Mistborn are in the 20s. And I want to say the two books that we're combining for the second one are the same length as Mistborn, which is half the size of a Stormlight book. So just throwing that out there.
Okay, okay. I guess I was comparing the two. The Stormlight is way
I know what you're
longer,
saying.
but at the same time, I can blow through any of the Mistborns in a given day. So, yeah, I
Yeah,
guess
that two,
that's
3x speed hack right there.
that, and like there's a speaker in every part of my life, so
Yes.
it's okay.
Yes.
They're always listening, but I am listening as well.
Unfortunately, the month is just not long enough for us to get more books in there. Those are the 4 upcoming Geek Outs. These are all books that we are revisiting. Looking forward to having a new perspective on them during the reread slash re-listen, and really looking forward to talking to some other people about these amazing, amazing books. It's not too early to start giving us suggestions for the August Geek Out list slash TBR. And yeah, hope to geek out with you guys here soon, whether that be live during the Geek Out streams or on our Discord server. All the links and goodies below.
I
Bye.